Slowing down is teaching me that life has really been moving fast, whether I was paying attention or not. And now I'm really starting to pay attention, family. What's going on, family? Hope y'all doing good. I told y'all I was going to give y'all a video from my little vacation spot before I got up and down here. But the main purpose of this video, man, is kind of tell you how I'm slowing down. And it ain't even a purposeful slowdown. It's just that I know that I'm finna be done with working. I don't know. It just something just done came over me where I'm not moving as fast. I'm not trying to do too much. I'm just taking stuff as it comes. Seem like I can see better. I can hear better. I can listen better. I can communicate better. I can understand better. I don't understand it. It's just crazy how I done throwed it in cruise control and it just doing what it do. I guess it's just a human nature thing that we've been hearing about retirement and people retiring and seeing our parents retire and friends or family, and you're like, man, you done heard it so much, and then when you start putting it in effect in your life, man, you like I said, I got 4.5 months going, a little bit over 4 months to go before I'm fully retired. But like I said, the mindset done slowed down. I'm already in retirement. The activities that I'm doing, I'm pretty much already in retirement. Like I said, I'm being loyal to the job, and helping the folks out that's coming after me, that's gonna take my spot. But yeah, it's just everything that slowed down. Even when I talk to them now, it's like it ain't a rush. It's like I'm giving it all to them that I know to give them. And I don't know. It feel like I even know the technology even better now that I'm retiring. It's crazy. It's like I'm recalling stuff that I ain't really had to regurgitate for a while. When you're doing it, you're just doing it. You ain't really got to say the technical part of it. I'm an IT guy. So you ain't really got to, think about it when you're doing it. But when you're teaching it and you're trying to get people to understand it, you really got to know what you're talking about. And I really know what I'm talking about, which is crazy. Because I ain't took a cert. Let me see. The last Cisco cert I took was about 10 years ago. I did do a security device cert through this company called Fortinet. But other than that, I really haven't, picked up any new skills. So, I wasn't sure that I could really relate a message to these young bucks because they asking questions and I'm answering them. And I'm like, how did I even know that? But like I said, over the years, I've studied a lot of stuff, and configured a lot of stuff and implemented a lot of stuff. But I thought I forgot all that stuff, man. But like I said, when you slow down in life and really start paying attention to stuff, you eat different. You walk different. You talk different. It's just, I don't really know how to describe it. Like I said, it's just a calming has come over me to know that, hey, I no longer have to trade my time for money. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, now I got too much time on my hand. I always was, when I was getting ready for the last 3, 4, 5 years of getting ready to retire, I always said, I just want to own all my time. I want to own all my time. That's it. I don't need to be no super rich dude. I don't need, I'm going to do some traveling, but I ain't got to be all over every damn well. I just want to own my time. I just want to, make the rules for when I get up, when I go to bed. I don't want no alarm clocks no more. I don't even want to know what day it is other than having to deal with, the business of my day to day. But, get my son to school and stuff like that. But I don't even care about weekends no more. Every day is a weekend. Monday's a weekend. Tuesday's a weekend. Thursday. Every day seems like a Friday or a Saturday to me. And like I said, it's just, I don't have to get in traffic. I've been working from home for a while, so I never really had to get into traffic like that. But I don't have to get into that traffic and get into that rat race. Everything is slow. I go out to dinner now, and I don't skim the menu. I read everything on the menu, and I try to see, let me try something new. Man, it's just hard to kind of describe how the pace of life has just changed, just knowing that in a little bit over 4 months, I'll be able to put corporate America down, which was my last real responsibility as far as income comes, because I had shut my businesses down when I first got back from being down in the DR last year. So I started, shutting those down. And only thing I'm gonna still run with is my rental stuff. But all my IT stuff, all my little side hustles, the elderly care, all that stuff is now gone. It's all shut down. So like I said, I got time to slow down now. And when I tell you I'm slowing down, and it's just been a natural progression. It ain't nothing that I intentionally said I'm gonna do. I'm gonna naturally just slow down, or I'm gonna make myself slow down. It just naturally happened. And now I'm in cruise control. And the people that are around me on a day-to-day basis, they even telling me, man, you're moving different. I'm not rushing. Usually when I'm going somewhere, hey, it's a schedule. We gotta get here, I ain't got a schedule on. I ain't put no schedule on nothing other than when I had to get to the airport to come down here. Other than that, I wasn't looking at no clocks. I was just going through life, just moving through life. It's really the same way I've been moving, but just more intentional. Just at a pace that's just got me aware of everything. It seems like I'm just picking up on every little thing. And it's crazy. And then things just don't bother you no more, man. I used to be all in the news and all on financial reports and trying to check all this stuff out, man. I don't care, man. I'm running my investments. I got them on full steam ahead right now. I got everything in stocks. I'm gonna run it like that till June. But I ain't even checking that stuff. Like I said, I got to a point where I know where I'm straight. I don't run by the rules that most of the professionals are saying, or the accredited investors are telling you, this, that. I got guardrails. So the way I'm gonna pretty much run my retirement is, I got upper and lower limits. Of course, the upper limits are pretty much unlimited. But when I hit a lower limit, I'll readjust, or what do they say, rebalance my portfolio. But right now, I ain't even worried about it, man. Cause like I said, it's where I need it to be. It's enough. They tell you need 2 million, 3 million, 4 million, 25 times whatever you say. They give you all these crazy numbers. But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. As long as you got enough passive income coming in to take care of your bills from whatever investments you got, if you got them, or even if you just retiring off Social Security and it's enough to pay your bills. I don't know too many folk that can live off Social Security unless you're living out in rural areas or, low cost areas. But any of the big cities, I don't think you're going to be able to live off Social Security. But once you get to a point where your money can make money for you, where you don't have to get out here and work, that's when you can stop. But until then, I wouldn't be bold enough to do it, man. Because even with that, and I know that my investments over the last 38 years or however long I've been working. I came out of college in '88. So for however long I've been working, them investments now are starting to work for me. And like I said, I've always been the one to put a little bit back. I dabbled in the real estate and got into that, and was really one of the worst businesses ever to be in. Lost a lot of friends behind it, lost a little bit of family behind it. But I held on to my properties, and now they paying me. They feeding me. So I'm gonna let them cook. That's gonna be the last, little business that I hold on to, because I planned on that being, retirement income for me. Took me a while to get the mortgages paid off on a couple, and then, down low on another one. But yeah, so that's the only thing I'm gonna run with now. That, and like I said, I'm gonna keep running with the YouTube page. 'Cause like I said, man, this is really therapeutic to me. I go back and look at my videos, and then down the line, my grandkids can come and look at it and see how their granddaddy transitioned into another life. I got some older videos. Those of you that just jumped on for my retirement segments, you can go back and look at some of my videos from my last, I guess, 5 years. I don't know if I've been on YouTube 4 or 5 years. It's been a while since I've been on. I don't think I was that heavy when I first got on. But it's free storage. That's how I look at YouTube. I can store all my videos and pictures here and go back and look at them. I don't have to pay for no cloud space and all that. Like I said, YouTube is just that for me, so I can go back and look. My family can go back and look. You know, we can laugh at some things, you know, down the road. But yeah, but the purpose of this video is to tell you, man, I'm really slowing down. I can really see the world better. And you don't understand it when you're in the rat race, man. And that is really a rat race, man, because you're so busy. It seems like you don't have enough time in the day to get everything done. And it was like that for me, man. Like I said, I lost a lot of friendship because I missed birthday parties, or I missed, you know, picnics and barbecues and pool parties because I was grinding, man. Man, you got 4 properties. I think at the peak I had 6 properties running. I got, you know, kids, baby mamas, and children, all kind of shit going on, man. Man, it ages you quick, and you don't realize it till you get to a point where you can slow down. And now I'm at that point, family, and I got 4 months, a little bit over 4 months left before I can cut down corporate America. Then it's really gonna be stupid then. Cause like I said, man, I'm spending money now that I ain't even got in my pocket yet. But I know it's there. You know, I can see that, I can look at it, but I can't touch it until I sign that paperwork on June the 30th. So until then, I'm just running off what I got. I had a little bit of cash put back. So the first trip, I haven't really talked about it that much. The trip I took to with the family to Costa Rica, that was pretty much paid out of cash. But the next 4, I got them already booked and paid for on credit cards. And once I get the lump, I just pay all that off. So I ain't really looking at it as no debt. And since I've been, you know, real conservative with my money, my credit score is excellent. So I'm 0% interest anyway. So anything I do purchase, just like cash anyway, if I pay it within the next 12 months. So that's where I'm at, family, man. Y'all really look at your life, man, and see how fast you're really moving. And slow down a little bit, man. Even before you get to this point in life in retirement, man, really slow down and smell the roses, man. Cause like I said, man, I lost a lot of good people over the years, man, not slowing down and making events that I said I was gonna go to. But man, you get tired, you be done painted a room or help put a roof on or did some plumbing work or 5 bad hours at the job or something, you know, you just, man, I ain't gonna be able to make it. Then people get mad at you. But now I can slow down, man. Hopefully I can rebuild some of those relationships, man, and you know, heal some wounds that I've made over the years by not showing up, by moving too fast, not really listening and paying attention to people, man. But now I can do it. Hopefully my family will understand that, hey, man, a nigga been grinding for the last 38 years. I'm talking about non-stop. So I guess that's really why I feel like I'm slowing down so drastically now, that I'm not handling, you know, 70 or 80% of the responsibilities I had before. So if you can, family, you know, before you get to this point, man, go ahead and kind of slow down, man. Make sure you're paying attention to your folks and your family and your kids and your parents and, you know, everybody. Because, man, in the blink of an eye, man, it seems like everybody got old on me, man. Now that I can really look and pay attention, I'm like, dang, everybody done blew past, man. Everybody's life done just went past in like a blink of an eye, man. 38 years, I sit here and think about it. Yeah, it's a long time, but man, it don't seem like it was that long. It seemed like I was just getting my first professional job, just going down there filling out my first business license, just getting my certifications and accreditations to do this, that, and the other. But man, it's been 38 years, and it went by fast. So my message to you from this video, man, is if you can, slow down a little bit, even before you get to this retirement. You know, it's hard to do. Cause I don't even think I even tried to slow down while I was grinding, man. I just kept humping. But now it's paid off, man, cause I can come down here and sit for 2-3 weeks, go back, hang out in the A for a little while, and then go somewhere else. Because I've grinded, I put enough back, but now it's taking care of me. Now all I gotta do is maintain it. You know, getting there is hard, and staying disciplined and sacrificing and delayed gratification and all that shit they be talking about. It's true, but it pays off. You just gotta sacrifice a little bit, man, put a little bit back. And you too can't be sitting down here debating on when you gonna go back. You ain't gotta go back cause of the job, I ain't gotta go back cause of this. I'm debating when I'm going back, probably because I'm gonna run out of some smoke down there, mom. Other than that, man, ain't nothing really pushing me to go back. I got the village looking after my little man. So they straight. Long they tell me they straight, we good. So slow down a little bit, family. This video a little bit longer than my normal video. I hope I didn't get the ranting and raving too long, but the main thing is, man, slow down a little bit, man. Smell the roses along the way. Try to check in on your family, man, and make sure you let them know that you really care about them, man. Because even though I was moving fast and missed a lot of stuff, man, I love all my people, man. And I hate that I damaged a lot of relationships by not showing up a lot of the time. But now I'm going to make up for it. Like I said, I'm going to try anyway, and we'll see what happens. But y'all have a great weekend, man, and I'll come at y'all next week with another video. Hopefully I don't know if I'm going to be back home yet, but we'll see. But y'all enjoy the rest of your day, man. Enjoy the weekend. Peace.